Hey guys, this is J19 brought to you another live stream video, if you will. Today we're going to talk about the Game Awards. My predictions, my speculation, more like I do already know what's going to be there. They do have a list of already announced things that are going to show up, presenters and stuff, so I'm not going to talk about that today. I am going to talk about a few things I have heard, rumors of, and I want to speculate on those and give my thoughts of what they could possibly show that has not been in the listing yet. If you guys like this type of content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications, stay notified when we go live or upload my next video. And what I said was get into it. It's a 3-hour event. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow night, but if I have jury duty on Friday, I will have to catch the highlights. So definitely want to watch it live so I can get my, take it all in and then do a video on what I think of it. But today's a speculation video, and one of the things I want to speculate on and talk about is a lot of things going around, like Sony's like updating some of their pages on their PlayStation blog. They're getting ready for the Game Awards, and one of them is one of the most anticipating games to show up at the Game Awards. A lot of talk going around since Endwalker is now officially out. It's been out for a day already. I mean, over a day. So it's been out for over a day. So with that out of the way, now Square Enix can start focusing on their other big projects. We got Forspoken, which I do expect to see a trailer of some sort. Maybe showcasing more like maybe some gameplay, a little bit of UI, show us a little bit more gameplay, maybe a little bit of story elements, maybe some like something. Hopefully the dialogue will be a little bit better. Dialogue was a little Hey Z, welcome to the stream, man. As you guys can tell, this stream is live, so if you guys want to talk about, speculate the Game Awards with me, we'll be talking about it for just a few minutes. I'll put that down. I don't need a controller. Just like I said, Forspoken, I really think since that's supposed to be out in like early spring, they could I could see Square Enix like posting just a quick trailer, probably a minute or two trailer of Forspoken to get people hyped for that. And another one, here's a juicy one. I said I wasn't gonna cover it on my channel anymore. I'm just gonna wait and see, but it's gonna have to be addressed again. Final Fantasy 16 is again being swirled around, and this time they're saying that Square Enix is ready to start showcasing and marketing Final Fantasy 16 because Endwalker's done, and that's their next upcoming project, which is bigger than Forspoken. And I agree. I think Final Fantasy 16 is the bigger IP than Forspoken, so it makes sense for Square Enix to start marketing that. Maybe start teasing more, show off more. I know Yoshi P said Part 2 trailer out, Part 4 actually. One trophy looks similar to the thing in front of the AC. Let me pop up my YouTube channel here. Trophy similar, looks similar to the thing in front of Ash of Jenova, the thing he tears off to get to Jenova. The trophy. That's well, that's a big time speculation. We'll get to part 2 in just a moment. Final Fantasy 16. It's been speculating that Square Enix is ready to showcase some gameplay, like with some UI, some like in-depth gameplay, maybe some more combat, but like gameplay of like Clive running around, walking around in environments. Maybe it'd be like I don't know how long, it could be like a 5-minute showcase, just to get us marketed and hyped for the bigger the bigger, juicy meat and potatoes showcase of Final Fantasy 16, which it could happen. I think it has a chance, but then again, I've been burnt before, so my expectations of Final Fantasy 16 being there is still kind of there since Endwalker's done. But I know for sure that Yoshi P said the next time you see it, it'll be in the finished state, which they pretty much are done with it. It'll be in the finished state, and then make sure you guys want to buy it now. And like basically, he wants to have it where he can just hand you the game and said, "Here, play it." That's one thing. Now let's talk about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Months ago, Nomura had some things he wanted to share with us, show us even, a few months ago, but he had to wait until Square Enix gave him the okay. He had to go through a lot of loops and talk to a whole bunch of departments, and he told Kitase, he's like, you know what, I'm just not, I'm not going to do that right now. It's just too much work. But I will let these guys know, let us know that Cloud will be run around a lot of nature, so the scenery is going to be way different than what we get accustomed to in Midgar, which makes sense. I also know that the development is going smoothly, and Nomura does have things he wants to show us, but he's waiting for the okay from the higher ups. Which I think as soon as they, since we already know Final Fantasy VII Remake project is already in the works, Game 2 is already in the works, they could show a teaser at the Game Awards, because Jeff Keighley mentioned in one of his Twitter posts that he has played like a final production of a game that's been development for 2.5 years. And you guys are probably saying, well, how does that make sense? Because the game was literally, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Jeff Keighley mentioned, there's a project that's been working on for like 2.5 years, and a lot of people said, well, that's not part 2, because they just said last July in 2020 that they was finally in full development for part 2. I know, right? The returns draw closer. It's a lot of hints from Jeff Keighley, but if you really think about it, if you go back and watch. There's an interview that Kitase done just after E3 of 2019, and he says, all the information you got from the showcase, I hope you guys are really excited as the development team continues to finish up Final Fantasy VII Remake. The rest of us will be starting working on Part 2, and that was in June. Yeah, they've been keeping it real quiet. I think it's been in development for 2.5 years so far, since June of 2019. And how long did Part 1 take when Square Enix took it in-house? It was late 2017. We got the game in 2020. So it took them just 2.5 years to create the game from scratch. And they got out in 2020. It's been 2.5 years. I can see them teasing Part 2. It's a perfect time for it. Just let people know. It's just a reminder. Say, hey, we are working on Part 2. Here's a little sneak peek, and more information to come next year. Because they can release the game in 2023. So they can say that, and at the end it says, stay tuned next year in 2022 for more information. That would just make people talk about Part 2 some more. It will stir up some more speculation, some theory videos, because Square Enix don't want us to forget about Part 1 or Part 2. And I feel like Part 2 could be teased. It's not guaranteed, but Jeff Keighley's he's hinting stuff, and there's a lot of speculation going around with that. Speculation going around with Final Fantasy 16, and it's not the first time that Square has announced 3 Final Fantasy 16 games. It's the Game Awards. It's what it's called. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Let's see what you said, Z. It's the biggest gaming event of the year. Second biggest is E3. Yeah, they barely show anything around any there anymore of anything there. No seminar and a huge big disappointment. Yeah, it's because Square's got a lot of big titles. They was still working on Endwalker and stuff, so they couldn't like showcase a lot of stuff at E3, which is in some of their Square Enix events, like the summer event, the fall event. And it's just like, man, it's like, I know Square's been focused on Endwalker, and a lot of people don't think, like, when I say that when Endwalker got delayed, it actually delayed Final Fantasy 16 a little bit. And I just feel like that. It's because of marketing. It's a marketing thing. Life is Strange, and the only thing closest was Forspoken. Yeah, like I said, they had to showcase games, but it just wasn't what we want. So that's enough of Final Fantasy. So we will see Forspoken. Final Fantasy 16 has a chance of being there, but it's all up to Yoshi P and Square Enix, because Endwalker's done. It's time to move forward, because Endwalker's out. You don't need to sit there and market Endwalker anymore. That's done. It's time to move on to your bigger project, and that's Final Fantasy 16. Part 2, we already know it's in development, so we know that game exists. So Square Enix could announce trailers and teasers for both, because it's not going to hurt them any. Not even Forspoken. They can do all three. Square Enix have done that before. Depends. I think 16 has a better chance than Part 2, but Part 2, it could be the shocker. Alright. Next one I want to talk about is Chrono Cross Remake Remaster. That has been heavily speculated and theorized that that's going to be shown off at the Game Awards, and that's like that's like Sony's PlayStation big massive remake or remaster being announced, and I have a funny feeling that's going to be announced at the Game Awards, and you can bet your money that I'm going to get that game, because I never played Chrono Cross back then. I do hold on to PlayStation 3, but if they're going to remake it, remaster it, man, I'm going to try it out, because I heard so much good things about it. So that has a good chance of being there. You guys will probably wonder, Justin, why do you have Horizon Zero Dawn in your background? Because Horizon Forbidden West, there's a little tease that Guerrilla Games has another trailer prepared. And I think since that's coming out in like, 2 months? February? Yeah, 2 months from now. A little over 2 months. So what a better way to do that is they came out with a whole bunch of information about the AI machines and the humanoids that you fight. What better way to start marketing your IP with another trailer? Just so you say, guys, get ready, start getting excited about Horizon Forbidden West. More to come next year before launch. Here's a nice juicy trailer. So have fun with that. I think that's coming. That's why I have Horizon Zero Dawn in the back of my screen here, because I really like this game. I'm looking forward to Horizon Forbidden West, and really like this game. I played it, beat it, enjoyed it. Let's see what else. Capcom's gonna be there. Konami's gonna be there. I don't know what Konami's gonna show off, but let's talk about Capcom. I think Capcom could show a trailer, a teaser for Resident Evil Village DLC. They've been working on that. I don't think they're gonna like tease. I think the DLC for Resident Evil Village has to come out first and be marketed a little bit before they can start showcasing the next Resident Evil game they're working on. But however, if they don't want to do the DLC, they could tease us with the next Resident Evil game. And I heavily think it's Resident Evil 4 Remake, because the concept art was leaked by the voice actor for Wesker. He was on his live stream, and he leaked the concept art for his character he's playing as. And boy, that's gotta be rough for Capcom. But yeah, we know that's in the works. He's got concept art already, so we could see a teaser for that. I do not think it's going to show up at the Game Awards, but I really think Resident Evil 8, or Resident Evil Village DLC will be showing off in a teaser trailer to get us hyped for us. They are working on the DLC. They already told us that. Konami, who knows? I don't know exactly what they're up to anymore. I don't keep track. I do think that if Sony really wants to make a statement in the Game Awards, along with Horizon Forbidden West new trailer, what if Naughty Dog comes on stage and says, we got a little treat for you, and they showcase a new IP? It's either going to be Factions 2, or they're going to say, remember how you guys all heard whispers of The Last of Us remake? Here we go. They might come on stage and say that, or they might just have a trailer. It's just a big old teaser, and I'm looking forward to see what Naughty Dog has planned for us. We haven't heard anything since 2020. It's been a long time. I think it's time for Naughty Dog to make an appearance, and this is the biggest game event of this year. So what better way for Sony to start marketing their top studio, which is Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog makes the most graphic fidelity, just the way their games look and play and feel, absolutely stunning. It's like nothing I could ever dream of. I know a lot of people are not happy about The Last of Us Part 2. Maybe some of the other titles are just like, kind of feels the same. But I just think that Sony's not going to let Naughty Dog not work on their IPs they're famous for, because they made them a lot of money. And so I feel like Naughty Dog could be at the event to showcase some. Guess who's going to be there? If you haven't heard, Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey. He probably said, who are those two? Ashley Johnson plays as Ellie. Laura Bailey, if I remember correctly, her name sounds familiar. She plays Abby on The Last of Us Part 2. Why would they both be at the game show, the Game Awards, if they're not going to help market for the next game? And I mean, it just makes sense. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII has been the golden goose. Sorry I didn't catch your message in time. But, yeah, Final Fantasy VII is a golden goose. 16 is almost done. I think part 2 is... If part 2 is not halfway done, it's at least close. It's close to being halfway done. It might even be 3/4 way done. I know they're going to need all next year to finish it up. Probably finish up the side content and then start marketing later on in the year, which it makes sense. We might even get a big review of it at E3. I truly think Final Fantasy 16 is launching probably just before E3. I think, because it's almost done. It ain't gonna be a whole year of 2022 though. I mean, to finish it up. I mean, they was 95% done with it last I knew, and that was a couple months ago better. So anyways, got those. I still think that we're gonna get some surprises. Some indie titles I think gonna make some appearance there. We might even see some update on some other indie titles. Like Chia might be there. They might show off in their trailer or something. Without Stray, they could show another trailer for Stray. Little Devil Inside, they could showcase some more of that. I know a few other games are going to be like Tiny Tina's Wonderland or something that's going to be there. A few other things. There's going to be some movies. The Matrix, Unreal Engine 5 tech demo thing's going to be promoted at the Game Awards. So tomorrow I'll be able to dive in at Unreal Engine 5, and then tomorrow, or was it Friday? I think it's Friday. Friday I'll be able to play it. So I'll play it, experience it, and I'll give my thoughts on it. So look forward to a video like that. Let's see what else they could show. They could show off another God of War trailer, right? Not, but I'm not sure. I think it's too early. I know it's the biggest show of the year, but Xbox, they could showcase. I think Starfield. I think Starfield's going to be there. They're going to showcase that. Can't really think of anything else. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of all my speculations about what's going to be there, what's not. And let me know are you guys hyped for the Game Awards? I know I am. Hopefully I don't have jury duty on Friday. If I don't, I'm planning on watching it live, take it all in, and eat some popcorn, have my drink, and just enjoy the show. If not, I'll have to catch the highlights probably over the weekend, and then give my thoughts. So either way, that's it. I think that's it for my speculations video. I hope you guys enjoy the show. If you guys like this type of content, please, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay notified when I go live or upload next video. And with that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter. Feel free to give me a follow on both. I'll have a link in the description below for my Discord. Feel free to join. I'm thinking about going to create a channel for the Game Awards, just so people can talk in there. It'll be under my trending games, so feel free to join. We can talk about the Game Awards, our excitement for it, what we like to see in it, and whatnot. So feel free to join, and let us grow this awesome community. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for the love and support as always, as we continue to work on getting 250 subscriber milestone. I can't do it without you guys. And with that said, you guys be safe out there. Be nice to each other. Love you guys. God bless you guys. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one.